We have a little bit of downtime, and I was going to ask you about that tourist site. We couldn't remember. What was the name of it again?
Wara.
Wara. Okay.
It's the old fort or the old Sultan's palace.
Okay. And do you know? Do you have any? We're going to ask around and try to find a way out there. But do you know about how far away it is? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it's like less than 40 kilometers. I don't think it's that far. Maybe even much closer, like 10 or something.
Huh, okay.
Because it's where, I think it's where the Sultan was originally based.
Do you remember which direction?
I have no idea.
Okay. في مكان قريب من أبيشة، مكان سياحي يعني. كان قصر السلطان من زمن اسمه ورا.
أيه.
تعرفونه؟ ورا؟ وين ورا؟
ورا ده بعيد.
للغرب ولا للشمال ولا جنوب شمال غرب من أبيشة؟
قلت من أبيشة. ده بتمشي ورا.
بس المكان ده للشمال أو من أبيشة من هنا. نقول للشمال ولا للغرب ولا للشرق ولا وين؟
قال بيصبا ولا بيخالي ولا؟ لا بيصبا كده. ورا صبا كده.
صبا. أوكي. وممكن 10 كيلومتر
فايد أشهر. فايد.
5؟
زيادة من أشهر. زيادة من أشهر. أزيد من أشهر.
أصغر.
بعيد.
بعيد. كم كيلومتر؟
ورا
30 والله. شكرا لكم. So we walk up to the taxi stand, ask the guys if they know where it is, and next thing you know, من الجامنة. من الجامنة.
جيب جنوب افريقيا ولا كاميرون
ولا من اثيوبيا. نحن خدنا طائرة.
طايرة.
صح. But it couldn't have been 3 minutes before.
It's flat already.
Yeah, it's not going to make it. اتصل بي وممكن نجيب موتو ثاني وحدفع شوية القروش لك ماشي؟ عشان أنت جئت معنا وأنا أحترمك. بس نحن نحتاج إلى موتو ثاني فممكن تكلمهم ونجيب واحد ثاني We should have just turned around and walked back to the city. The reason I picked him is because he knew a little more about where it was.
Yeah.
But clearly his bike is not going to make it out there. But it's really my fault. I should have looked at his bike before we agreed, you know?
Yeah. But you need the guy that knows where it is, too.
Yeah,
so you're kind of stuck for choices in a way.
The plan is they're going to bring another bike and he's going to ride it out there with us. That's the plan. There's somebody living in this hut here.
Yeah.
Try to go urinate behind one of those things over there.
On the bricks, okay.
No, behind the bricks, not on the bricks. But I guess there's somebody over there too.
There's people everywhere.
All right.
But they do the same thing, so it won't be too much of a shock.
I'm gonna try to go do some kind of maneuver, like we're some kind of Middle East action film now.
تعرف شغل؟ لا اسمه مون. اسمه مون؟ ما بتعرف اسمه؟
لا اسمه مون؟
لا اسمه أبو الجوران.
جوران. ايوه. حيكون لازم ناكلها لو ما رجعنا اليوم.
لا
Did I get the sunscreen rubbed in all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need any?
I have some, I just need to put it on.
All right, well you can give me the camera.
تغير اللون.
أنا ما ندور نغير لوني. أنا مبسوط مع I mean, we were still having fun, even though there were some surprises.
لا هيني ماشيين في الطريق ايوه ممكن تشدنا تقول انت بسمره وتاخذ نصراني ابيض تعمل ايه؟
لا أنا عندي رسالة تقول رسالة من الحكومة.
ايوه خلاص انا عاوز يعني عاوز الورقه تكون على الرسم على كذا.
It was an adventure. But I remember one moment where the overall feeling just changed a bit. And this guy here, guy here is already talking about more money, and I don't trust him. I don't like the look of him. But the guy I'm with is Bedouin. He's lived in Libya. He's been up this way before. And he knows a little more. And now I think he's going to ask exactly where it is. Hopefully we'll be there. We're close. I know we're close.
Yeah, we just hit the 40K mark, so it's starting to look like the 45 is about right.
And that, let me just look and make sure these guys aren't police or not.
No.
Shit, they were in uniform.
Yeah.
But they're not stopping, are they?
No.
Okay. Anyways, and they're also worried about us having to talk to the police. They think we might get stopped. Try not to drink much water just yet. For one, they don't have any with them, and they're gonna want some if we start drinking it.
Yeah, I thought that later.
Number two, number two, if a bike breaks down or something, and one of us gets stranded out here, we want to have some water reserves. So as long as you have saliva in your mouth, which I know you still do, then you're fine. You're not that dehydrated. From that point on, it was just repeated episodes of mechanical problems, stopping to ask for directions, and it just went on until it was apparent we needed to turn back. Took the wrong road. He said he didn't know where the right road was, so we're on the old road now. The survival out here is not guaranteed. I'm going to look for the statue. You got it on? Got your radio on? Got your radio on? Told him to turn his radio on. There's nothing here. The road turns into a riverbed. It's pure sand. They're not even gonna be able to drive across this. Ammon, is your radio on? I don't see this place. And Ammon could have been attacked by them. There's absolutely no way we're getting back. Nothing. It ain't out here. Ammon. Ammon, can you hear me? I always knew I was going to die in Chad. I just didn't think it would be so quiet. And it's not like we were going to die at that moment. But the sun was going down, and these people who had pretended to be our friends really just wanted our money. And at that point, even our water, our lives were of much less value. And by the way, there were lions out there. That's why those villages have the thorn bushes around them. They're saying there's a better road around this way. He says we're still going to go see the place, and then there's a better road.
I think if it gets dark, they're still going to want to get home, and they'll drive that main road home in the dark anyway.
I don't know that there's a better road over there.
Well, no, like the road that we came in on.
So if it gets dark, do you think we can take this road back?
No. We have to get to if we get to the road before we start
That's what I'm
bushwhacking.
saying. I don't think there is another. I don't think we're gonna go find that road. I keep saying it's been 10 years since he was out here and he doesn't know where anything is. You guys just went and asked a camel herder where we are.
Yeah, and that camel herder said there was a main road going that way around behind the mountains.
You're sure? You speak Arabic? Tensions were running high. And then we found the place. Oh, shoo.
Now can we fall in love while Southern playalistic banging through the night? Fall in love through the night. And I ain't never felt no type of way about this living do or die. Type of way, do or die. And when they see our age, they say we young. I let you push me to the side. Push me to the side. At least we fell in love with something greater than debate and suicide. At least we fell in love.
It was so surreal because we were at this beautiful, unseen place, but at the same time, we were not sure that we'd live to the next day. Our friends didn't seem the least bit concerned. They were just focused on being great tour guides, even though one of them had never even been there before. علشان
ايوه عشان نجي هنا نقعد 3 ساعات 4 ساعات على كده.
ممكن ناكل وجبه
أيوة
هنا.
ندور على كده وناكل الوجبه بس كده.
ما ممكن في سياره حقيقيه.
ممكن ناكل سياره ونروح على كده. احسن من الموت.
احسن كتير.
At least we fell in love with something greater than debate and suicide. Yeah. Do you feel good, girl? Can we fall in love while Southern playalists bring it out? I fall in love. You and I never felt no type of way about this living suicide.
We were like, all right, we saw the place, so let's try to go home. It wasn't until later on that we realized the significance of what we just done. We got an HD video of a place that had never even been photographed before. We're a little more concerned about the trip home. You want some water?
You trust it?
No.
Well, you can make it to Abeche.
Pretend. Just pretend.
Hey, there's a car on the road.
You know, it's normal for outsiders in Africa to have a constant anxiety, to be distrusting. But Amnon and I could not deny the fact that Suleiman had saved our asses. How much money do you think they're going to want for this?
Definitely more. How much money do they deserve is the real question.
أنا بخايف من الليان.
لا اليوم ما يسويش شيء في كمية. بس دي هنا.
هو عندك مسدس؟
لا
كمية
شنو ده؟
سكين.
سكينة مطوة.
موس أيوة موس.
مطوة ماشي. See that?
It's got a bigger knife than you.
قطعة. ليون.
أنا بحذر. افتكرت في ليون ها؟
He always had a solution. So when the bike broke, he had a solution.
They were big.
Yeah? Yeah. 3 people on one tiny motorcycle. That's what it takes to get back to Abeche tonight. I am all right with that. And Emmett seems to be cold.
I've had about enough of this. I'm ready to be back though.
I guess you could call it the tourist's outing from hell, maybe?
Yeah. Or just a quality Chadian adventure.
Quality Chadian adventure.
In quite a courageous move, Suleiman rode his bike all the way back to the city with like that much tire on his wheel. But it was kind of suspicious when we got there and the other guide immediately ran off. He said he had to go get something and left us walking.
I guess he owns that bike, and he thinks we messed up the suspension, or sorry, the shocks or something like that. But I got thorns in my shoes and socks. I would prefer to just pay them and get a rickshaw. What do you think?
I think it's very convenient that he gets to the very end and then takes off saying that we broke his bike. That's a great ploy for trying to get more money out of us, or an excuse to take off and go get all of his friends to mug us and make sure he gets lots of money from us. If he comes back with a handful of people, we got problems.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Pepper spray can really clear out a handful of people pretty quick.
Well, I'm just saying, know where it is.
I decided we weren't gonna stick around to find out. We paid Suleiman $100, which is like a small fortune in Chad, and we headed out. I mean, I was at a point in my life where I did not do things for the sake of tourism. And the one thing I do for tourism almost gets us killed. We were happy to be home.
This is it, right? Home sweet home.